All right. So again, I'm kind of an idiot in that what I did here was I stopped it. I hit the end button. I don't know why I did, but I did. So we got one more of these to go. So let's come in here, and again, I'm going to, in fact, I should do this for the last one. This should say Simple Calculator 7.2. I'm sorry, 7.1. So Simple Calculator 7-1. Okay, I can close that now. Yes, I want to save it. All right, so this one right here is going to end up being Simple Calculator 7.2. All right, let's change the background color. I think the last one was yellow. So this will be green. There we go. Let's go in like we did before. Let's copy this. And paste. Now we've got our interface built. Let's change the colors here. So we'll make that a darker green. All right. So we want to come in here, and just like we had done previously, we want to set our accept button to BTN calculate. We want to set our cancel button to BTN clear. We want to set our start position to center screen. Finally, let's come in here and let's set our tab order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in the same way we've been setting it. So view tab order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's come in and add and do another view tab order so the numbers go away. All right, so that's all done. All right, so basically I should be able to cut that way down in size. That's good. All right, and let's go into our code here, and let's get rid of this, and hit enter, and try to bring that in. So again, this will be, whoops, this will be my comment. All right. Okay, so we're doing 7.2 now. Now what we're going to do, just like we did before, is we'll come in and start with our declare and initialize program constants. Okay, those are done. All right. Now, in our routines, well, let's see once. This is green. Yeah, that's the new one, right? Yeah, that's the new one. Let's go in here and let's calculate and clear and exit. Let's copy those routines in from this one here. Not the calculate, but the clear and the exit. So there's our clear. And then let's do our exit as well right here. And we'll bring in the show error message in there as well. Okay. All right. Now I'm looking, and on this one, well, this should be fine. So let's do a file save all here. Run this. Wrong one. It's supposed to be green, so let's close that one and set that one as our startup project. Run this again. Should be green now, good. And putting in junk into all these. Clear, that works. Exit, that works. Okay. So we're into here now. And what we're told to do in this example is to get rid of from what we had before. Last time we did this, inside of here, we did a big try catch right there. And in that big try catch, we did all of our processing. We checked for all of our errors right in there. Not going to do that this time. All right. Instead, we're going to do a try. And again, an if is valid data. If it is, we're now going to create, and now we can come in here and just do it like this. So decimal operand 1 equal convert dot to decimal txt operand 1 dot text dot trim. Well, there's the first one. Again, I want to make this smaller so you can read it. There you go. All right, then we have to do operand 2 and do the same thing. And then finally, we want a string in here, and that'll be operator 1. All right, and that'll just be this. Okay, now we're far from done. But what we want to do then is we want to perform the calculation. Or we can just call it calculate too. And we want to pass in, we'll fix that in a second, we want to pass in operand 1, operator 1, and operand 2. And again, this will just be called calculate. All right. And we're going to write that down here someplace just so we have something. I'm going to type in here private void calculate decimal operand 1 string operator 1 decimal operand 2. Good. All right, we'll write that in just a bit. In fact, in that routine, that's going to be the same thing we did earlier. And what I mean is, if you remember, we did this. So I might as well copy that in right now. So now our calculate routine is done. So the only thing to check here yet, I shouldn't say the only thing, we want that is valid data in there, right here. That's why we're getting this error. So let's put in a catch, and we'll catch just an exception EX. All right, and we'll do our show error message. And in there, we will do the ex.message with a couple of line breaks. And then our ex.getType, which will show us the type of the exception. Plus, again, a couple more line breaks. Plus our stack trace. And we'll just say for our title, exception raised. That's usually the way you refer to it, as an exception was raised. All right, so that's now, this is the only thing we've got left. Okay, now we've already written this a couple times, so I'm going to grab it from one of the other ones that we did. I don't know if it's in this one or not, so let's look. right, we've got the is present, we've got the is decimal, the is within range, and the is operator in there. So let's copy those. And we'll put those right here after our calculate routine. So right down here. So those are all in there now. All right. And we need our private bool is valid data. We're getting an error because we're not returning anything, and it says here we must return a Boolean. All right. So did we have the is valid data in here? I don't know. Yes, we did. So I'm going to copy all of this. And I'm going to put it in here. And believe it or not, we're done. But rather than being just done, I want to go over the program. I want to go over the last two programs. Let's see if this works. So if we put nothing in there, wait a minute, it wasn't supposed to be green, I don't think. I don't remember. 7.2, set as startup. Yes, it was. So with nothing in there, we get all those errors like we did before. Same thing. Now we get the 4 errors. If we put in something there, we still get 3 errors. All right. Now we get the 2 errors. What if we put a 0 in there? We get 0. That isn't good. Okay. Let's see if the rest of this is working. So 2. No. So our calculations are not working right now. We had this problem before as well. We'll fix it. I'm not worried about it at all. Operator, operand 1, operand 1, operand 1, operand 2, operand 2. Okay, those are good. That looks good. Calculate. All right, result equals, we're passing an operand, operator, and operand. Are we ever setting those? There is operand, there is operator, there is operand. Okay, that actually looks like it should be working. So let's look and see when we get in here into our calculate routine right here, are those values being passed in? Okay, so I'm going to run this and put in here 456 minus 128 and click calculate. And okay, it's stopping there. So let's see. This is 456. Operator 1 is 456, so that's where my problem is. And this is 456. Everything, it looks like, is 456. That isn't good. So let's stop this, get rid of, oh, we'll leave that in there. So when we called our routine, calculate operand 1, operator 1, operand 2. That looks correct. Operand 2. So calculate, where is calculate? Operand 1, string operator 1, decimal operand 2. That should be correct. Switch on operator 1. Well, there's definitely a problem in here. Okay. I want to go ahead and set another breakpoint right here. Get rid of that one. All right, and I'm going to run the program, and I'm just going to put in 45 plus 8 and click calculate. And it's got 0. Okay, that's fine. But for whatever reason, it looks like it's skipping this. All right, I don't know if it stopped here or not. Okay, so what the heck is the problem? Operator 1, case plus, calculate, decimal, string, decimal, operand 1, operator 1, operand 2, switch on operator 1, case plus, string, result is 1 plus 2, result is 1 plus minus 2, result there, txt result equal result minus 4. So I'm going to come in and put my cursor there, and I want to do a couple of calculations. Okay, it did stop there. It's got result is 0. Okay, so for some reason it appears that the problem very well could be in here. Case plus, case minus. Notice it was a plus and I had a breakpoint there, but it skipped it, so it didn't like that at all. Switch on operator 1. Operator 1, how did we pass this? Operand 1, operator 1, operand 2. Ah, there's our error. This should be txt operator 1. All right? I think we just call it txt operator. Okay? So let's run this and see if that fixed it. 34 times 7. All right, our result, 238. Perfect. That's exactly what we should be getting. So let's delete that breakpoint. Let's run the program again and give it a few. Okay, so in here, we get all of our errors, 6 of them. 2 for here, 2 for here, 2 for here. Once I put in a valid value, now we get 4 errors, 2 for here and 2 for here. Once I put in a valid value here, how about an invalid value? We get 3 errors. We no longer get that it's required because we put something in there. All right? But now we get 2 errors. All right, 17. There's our result. 56. Let's do the other ones. 56 plus 17 should give us 73. I got to get rid of that breakpoint. $73, 56 minus 17. I did my math right. It's 39. 56 times 17 is 952, something like that. So it's all working. All right. So you now have working versions, and I apologize for doing this quickly. All right. I could give you reasons for it. I'm not going to. I'm just telling you I'm sorry that I did this so quickly. All the code you have, and on Monday we will be doing some more problems. I will give you on Monday the homework and probably some additional practice problems that we will go over as a class. Okay, I will see you. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Thanks.